And welcome back here to the Georgetown Ice Center East Drink. A little bit of a longer break there. We apologize for that. Just getting stuff in order here. Spartans are up 2-0 so far through one period of play. AJ, what do you think Coach McKernan and Grigori were saying to the girls, trying to get them amped up here for the middle frame?
Well, judging from what I've seen on the ice so far, the Lakers have a great offense, so I think they're going to be focusing a little bit more on defense here in the second and third period, especially with Lauren Ivasil, Michelle Van Fleet. They're both doing a great job so far, staying at the point, along with Alexa Tenwaldi, who's had a few good shots on net. They're doing a great job. I think they might have to strengthen that defensive zone, especially since usually they're known for their strong defense, but somehow something is slipping a little bit here in this first period. So I think they're going to start bumping that up, and hopefully they're going to be able to keep along with their great offense that we've seen so far this first period.
It's a very good point there, AJ. We've seen strong defensive play. Obviously, the Lakers are just under 2 goals a game. Right now, they've already given up 2 in the first period, so we'll see how they tighten up the ship here heading into the second. And you need goals to start scoring. We've seen the defense jump in on the play quite a bit, but they need to get the sticks going. And yes, Kendra Myers is over in Spain, but they still have plenty of goal scorers on this team. We just look down the chart. You know, Danto, Daniels, and Wotillo all have 5 goals so far on the campaign. Matthews got 4. Schmaltz and Day each have 3. Who's got to really amp it up to try and put one in the back of the net, you think?
You know, I think we've talked about it a little bit more. She's got a wicked slap shot, and she's got a great momentum and a great aggression. Alicia Day is definitely somebody who I'm expecting to see come a little bit forward in the second period, because we've seen her. She's already been at the net looking for a few shots on net, especially with rebounds and some pokes that might go through the 5-hole. But her and Allison Lau, we've both seen at the net and eager to get a shot on goal. So hopefully we'll see those two amp it up in the second period.
And Day and Lau have been a couple of firecrackers so far on the ice. They've been moving their feet hard. Lau with a couple of good scoring chances, and Alicia Day is always ready to mix something up, whether it's physical play or trying to score goals. She's been absolutely a team leader. We mentioned it off the top of the show, the senior day festivities that happened beforehand. Day was one of 3 seniors brought in with Van Fleet and Idema. The teams are on the ice here, so stick with us. We're not going to go ahead and take a break. We got too long of a break on there, so I think as karmatic or maybe as payback for our maybe timidness starting the intermission report here, we're going to go right into the second period because the officials got the whistle, got the puck in hand. Michigan State's out, and Grand Valley, we're just waiting for them to break their huddle. So Lauren Allen still manning the pipes to our left. Grand Valley's going to be attacking left to right in their white jerseys, blue secondaries, and black pants. And Julia King down to our right with Michigan State in their green jerseys, black pants, and green socks going right to left. So starting forwards this period, it's going to be Day, Daniels, and Wotillo. And on the back end, it's going to be Ivasil and Tenwaldi for the Lakers. And then we have for Michigan State, we have Lord, we have Prisciandaro, and we have Myers. Back on D, it's going to be Andrea Stewart and I already said number 24, Lord. Excuse me. Yes, we need Lord and Prisciandaro there. So Michigan State wins the opening draw. They're back into their zone, and we're underway here. Tenwaldi holds in at the right point for a second, tries to feed Wotillo, but now it goes back out to the blue line where Ivasil picks up. Ivasil to Day, in with it left-hand side. Day, a hard shot from about 40 feet out, and it just goes high over the glove side of Julia King. Tenwaldi holds in, right point, gets it down to Day, trying to start a cycle there with Frankie Wotillo. Wotillo being canceled out there by Andrea Stewart. Behind the net it comes, now out to the half boards. It's found by Myers. Cross ice here for Grigg. Grigg, the shot, she absolutely whiffed on it. I think it might have hit a little bit of a bump in the ice. And she didn't get anything but the heel of her stick, if that, on a little bit of the puck. Tenwaldi up to the neutral zone, quickly shot back in by Stewart. And picked up behind the net by Ivasil as Michigan State completes their change. Tenwaldi with it now in the corner, canceled out by Odin, but the Lakers captain gets through her. Now it's taken away by Blazen. Blazen tries to feed Odin, but Ivasil did a good job to get her skate on it and take away that scoring chance. Ivasil behind the net, taken away in the corner there by Blazen, but now it's picked up here by Tenwaldi as she was trying to go behind the net. Tenwaldi, good little move to get around cross. She goes off board, trying to find Wotillo. She eventually does, but it was not in stride for Frankie Wotillo, who just shoots it in on the right-hand side and goes off for a change. Iannuzzi battles in the corner with a couple of Spartans. One of them, Kelsey Cross, picks it up and shoots at the length of the ice. Not enough for icing, but either way, Odin wins the race. But Haley Keary, first on her, takes away and gives to Danto. Danto up for Matthew. Canceled out by Lensing, but now it comes up here for Iannuzzi. Iannuzzi, right wing side, shot, and it was knocked down. Getting in front of that was Brianna Kraut. Now loose in front. Oh, what a good chance there, as it was missed by, it looks like that was Kristen Iannuzzi. Just a centering attempt, hit her in the stick, and she just missed that far post by a little bit, as Julia King taps the post to her right, says good job. Now look out here, side of the net, Glanz with it. It's loose in the blue paint, and Allen's going to come away with it. And she scrambled for that puck, and then there was a 3-on-3 goal line scrum of white and green jerseys, but Allen gets the whistle to her left. 17:37 to go. It's 2-0 Spartans, but Grand Valley nearly picked one up there through Kristen Iannuzzi.
You know, it's almost a little bit scary how right we were in the intermission report. Alicia Day had a great slap shot in the first 30 seconds of play, and Kristen Iannuzzi had a great job Lauren Ivesil, staying back by Lauren Allen, making sure her defense was there.
Scrummed for it right in front of the Michigan State bench. Karen Schmaltz double teamed by a couple of Spartans. Lau trying to help her out. It stays in the Grand Valley zone, but Idema flicks it up to Brinkman. Brinkman gives to Lau, left wing side. Allison's in, now trying to cut center. She tried to center it in front for Brinkman there. Now it does find Brinkman loose there. Lau trying to dig it out. It was loose, but getting a whistle was Julia King. I think Lau just made one too many pokes, and the referee said you brought it out from under her, and that is going to get the whistle. 17-12 to go in the second period. Well, give them this. The Lakers are hungry to start the second period. 3 minutes in. They've really been testing King.
Absolutely. That was one of the closest shots that they've had to getting a goal here. Just an unlucky whistle taking that opportunity away from them.
Day wins the draw, but she splits the defense back at the point and has to be picked up into the neutral zone. Michigan State collects it down into their zone with Andrea Stewart. Shoots it down. Passes to no one in particular. And Ivesil, first to the hash marks, makes the icing call happen for Grand Valley. Michigan State not able to change, but the shift's maybe 5-10 seconds old for the Spartans, so it's not going to be too much of an advantage here for the Lakers.
3 minutes in, we're already seeing the aggression that the Lakers need to have to get past this 2-goal margin against Michigan State.
Here's Day again, splits the defense, and Tenwalde couldn't hold it in this time. Tries to go off boards in front of the Grand Valley bench, but Myers picks it up. Myers to Grigg, the shot, and it's sticked away there by Allen to go behind the net. Picked up there by Grigg, but Day gets her skate in front of the centering pass. Now loose at the side of the net, and Poland's chance was sticked away there by Allen. Myers comes in with it loose in the slot. Ooh, Grigg nearly found a handle on it, but Alicia Day took it away before she could put it in the net. Now Stewart with it, taken away by Day and shot into the zone. Picked up here by Motillo. Motillo watched there by Nizzolo. They cancel each other out. It goes behind the net for Poland. Poland with it, tries to get it out. Left point hold in there by Van Fleet. Rims it around the boards, goes into the right-hand corner where Myers finds it. Myers bumped into a little bit by the Lakers, but the Spartans able to get it out of the zone. And Van Fleet wins the race as Grigg was trying to extend to touch that puck to negate the icing. She missed. And Van Fleet took that time to get in front of her and win the face-off race to get the icing. 16:04 to go in the second. Offensive zone draw for the Lakers, 2-0 Spartans.
Lakers are doing a good job keeping the puck over by King's net. Every time that the Spartans get a chance to go back into their offensive zone, it seems like it's always icing.
Matthew wins the draw to Danto, and the shot was deflected up by a Spartan stick and goes high over Julia King's net. Now Michigan State comes out with it, and not able to hold the line is Poland. They're offsides. Michigan State's going to have to touch up. Danto with some time goes cross ice for Van Fleet, who looks to set up for the Lakers. Van Fleet to Idema, the pass knocked down by Blasen, and she picks up in the right-hand corner. Blasen behind the net, gives to Cross the shot, and it was stick there. Cross was shooting that one from behind the goal line. Idema tries to skate it out herself, and a little help from Iannuzzi is able to get it out to the neutral zone. Shot right back in by Andrea Stewart, and Hannah Idema has it, backhands it around, and into the corner it goes. Matthew canceled out there by Prisciandaro, but Danto gives it right back to Stacey Matthew, and they come up to the zone. 2-on-2 chance here for the Lakers. Matthew on the right wing. Long shot, gloved easily there by Julia King. She saw that one the whole way. Really, it was going wide of the net anyways, but King will take it for a whistle. 15:10 to go in the second, and it's 2-0 Michigan State.
A lot of commotion behind the nets already. We've seen a couple of different hits on the backboards by Stewart. Michigan State is not giving up any energy and making sure that they get their sticks on the puck as well.
Scrum down in the corner. Brinkman comes out with it. The shot looks like she hit Schmaltz with it, and it goes to the point where Curie picks up. Her shot is deflected. Now look out here. Lindsay Oden's got an open wing. Oden going one-on-one with Wargo. The shot, great blocker save by Lauren Allen, getting a piece of that one. Van Antwerp and Wargo cancel out along the hash marks. Wargo skates away from it, and she's going to get the puck behind the net. Wargo tries to free Brinkman. Pass a little bit too long for her, held in by Kraut. Wargo doing a nice job keeping the body on. Van Antwerp, though, behind the net. It gets out. Now look out. Schmaltz has got a one-on-one opportunity. Schmaltz, left wing, has got Brinkman for 2-on-1. Schmaltz the chance and sticked away there by the netminder King. I don't think she realized Brinkman was joining her on that 2-on-1. Lau chips it into the zone. Lenson picks up behind the Spartans' goal line. Goes D to D for Kraut from behind the net. Kraut tries to work it up the right wing side. It comes right back to her. Throws to the neutral zone. Picked up by Daniels, but Daniels, her teammates were screaming at her that it was off, but Day did not get back in time, and Daniels brings it in offsides. 14:09 to go in the second period. 2-0 Spartans on a couple first period goals for the ladies in green, Scaturo and Cross. Day in on this draw, wins it past Sydney Glanz, but Michigan State's going to collect it with their defense. Coming up with this puck is Grigg. Grigg on the right-hand side, looking in, the shot, and it's stick behind the net there by Lauren Allen. Glanz with it now, good poke there by Lauren Allen to prevent the crossing attempt. Grigg and Glanz battling here in the corner. Alicia Day gets herself involved in the process, and she takes that puck away. Now skates dangerously across the face of goal, but Tenwalde able to help her out. Tenwalde up the right wing to Motillo. Shoots it in, just onside are the Lakers. Behind the net, picked up here by Michigan State. Scrum down in the corner, taken away. That's number 24, Olivia Lord, trying to get it out for Michigan State. Centered in front there by Day. No one in particular, though, was at home. I think Motillo was the closest one, and she was in one of the face-off circles. Now it goes behind the net, picked up here by Tenwalde in the Lakers defensive zone. Tenwalde battling hard with Stewart. Stewart's going to get the better of it. The shot, ooh, and Cross goes down hard, trying to crash the net. Ivasil was not giving her an inch of space. Kelsey Cross hits the ice hard, but to her credit, she's back up quick and ready to go. Nothing coming there but a face-off to the right of Lauren Allen. 13:06 to go in the second period, 2-0 Michigan State.
Lauren Ivasil better watch out. She's already been to the penalty box again, and the Lakers are going to have to play it safe so that there's no power plays for the Spartans.
I think Ivasil was just holding her ground there more than anything, so I think that's why the no call happened, because she didn't really get in the way of Kelsey Cross. More Cross just tried to go through her. Now Grand Valley wins the draw, is able to get it out of the zone, and now Matthew tries to bring it in right-hand side, but it has to be shot in by Iannuzzi as the Spartans' defense was hard right at their own blue line. Scrum down in front of the Grand Valley bench, comes out to the middle of ice, and it's taken away by the Spartans. Shot in there by Nizzolo. And Nizzolo gets around into the corner, finds Blazen. Blazen across, backhand attempt, another chance there for Poland. Shot, another great save. Oh, it was about 2 or 3 saves between Cross and Poland, and Lauren Allen just made look absolutely easy from point-blank range. Idema to Van Fleet behind the net. Van Fleet gets it up to Matthew on the right-hand side. Beautiful cross-ice pass here for Iannuzzi. Iannuzzi, the shot. Oh, and it's a great stick save there from Julia King as it hits the backboards. Nice bit of tic-tac passing here from the Lakers to get out of their zone. Now Haley Keary has it on the right side in the neutral zone. Loses it, though, as Scaturo takes the puck away from her. Scaturo takes a hook there from Brinkman, but she shoots the puck into the zone, and Wargo gets it. Wargo to Schmaltz. Schmaltz immediately met there by her counterpart, 6 Stewart. And now it goes up here to Keary. Keary again tries to find Brinkman, but again on the right-hand side, Kraut is going to cancel out this time for Michigan State. Keary picks up at the hash marks, looks to go behind the net, now fakes, but Preciandaro takes it away. Shot from Scaturo, and it's held there by Allen. And Allison Lau knocks down Scaturo for apparently looking at Lauren Allen the wrong way. Scaturo put the shot on and didn't really do anything more but look at Lauren Allen. But Lau knocks her down. I don't think anything's coming here because official's not escorting anyone to the box. So that's all it's going to be. Face off to the right of Lauren Allen.
Almost a domino effect. I believe Haley Keary went down as well. A little bit of a push shove here, and then everybody's a bit frustrated out there.
Michigan State fans in attendance not too happy about that non-call there against Allison Lau, but referee says play on. We've seen a bit of chippiness let go, and the trend seems to be continuing in this one. Brinkman gets it up to Lau now. Right-hand side, she skates 2-on-3 with Schmaltz. Lau chips it into the zone, loses her footing, but Schmaltz is able to corral it behind the net. Schmaltz battling hard with a Spartan who's now down. Can't see the number from behind the net. Lau's able to fish it out from under her, though. She comes out the left-hand corner. With it, shielding off with her body, gives back to the point. Left point there for Ivasil. She whiffed on it. Her stick got checked there at the last second, and Grand Valley has to touch up, delayed offsides. Just about halfway through the second period here as Brinkman takes it. She gets tripped, and we're going to get a penalty. And I don't think it's going to be a penalty shot as Poland was in front of her. Meanwhile, now the Spartans will touch with Myers, and it is going to be a tripping call. And boy, if it wasn't for the position of one, I think Poland, that might have been a breakaway opportunity there, but Kraut's going to go for tripping. And Alex Brinkman nearly had a one-on-one chance with the netminder.
Yeah, like you said, a breakaway shot. The puck just got a little bit lost through 3 Michigan State Spartans, and Brinkman was right there to take it. But now the Lakers will have the advantage for 2 minutes as they play 5-on-4.
So Grand Valley, second power play of the game. They win the draw, and Ivasil has it at the right point. The long shot, they score! Ivasil with a low flying blast. Might have been deflected in front by Wotillo, but either way, it's behind Julia King. And the Lakers half the deficit 6 seconds into the power play. It's 2-1.
The second goal for Lauren Ivasil. She had one back in Liberty. That was her first one. She's done a great job this year so far. And actually, now that the Lakers have a goal on to the Michigan State 2, the margin is now closer than ever. The Lakers can have that opportunity to get back and tie this game up.
Behind the net it comes here for Grand Valley. Michigan State won the draw, looking to start the forecheck. Now look out here, Daniels got a one-on-one opportunity as Nizzolo slips. Daniels tried to get her way around one defender, but it goes down into the corner. She was kept wide nicely there by, that was number 6, Stewart. With this puck now, goes off the Michigan State bench as Kelsey Cross inadvertently shot that one into her bench. And Cross just saying sorry to one of her teammates. Looks like that was Van Antwerp she ended up hitting there. So, yeah, that's all it's going to be from there. Michigan State going to get a face-off right in front of their bench area in the neutral zone. Halfway through this game, 10 minutes to go in the second.
Should be a sign on the benches that say, "Look, watch for flying pucks." I feel as though that would help.
Danto with this puck now, loose in the slot. Matthew the shot. Oh, and it missed there. Danto on the back door tries to find it. Now Danto slides down, trying to poke it back into the danger area, and she collides hard with one of the Spartans. That's Van Antwerp, who's slow to get up. Now a 2-on-2 scrum behind the net. It squirts out for King, and she's going to cover up for a whistle to her left. Boy, that was a good opportunity there for the Lakers to nearly tie it up, but the score remains 2-1 for Michigan State.
Julia King's had a lot of action so far in the first period after getting a lot of different power play shots on goal. Now the second period seems to be centered around her as the Lakers are getting more and more shots on goal after a single goal at the 10-minute mark.
And we just heard Lauren Ivasil got the goal. We couldn't catch the assists on it, so we're going to wait to confirm those to you. We got a stat runner going down right now. Meanwhile, Tenwalde brings it into the slot, held in by Lau at the point as it's taken off her stick, and now she shoots it in right wing side. Brinkman gets it out of the left-hand corner. Brinkman, nice move, gets it to Schmaltz. Schmaltz in front, finds Lau, and oh, the good chance there, but Julia King got in front of her. Now Lau tackled behind the net there. It looks like that was by Poland. The referee says play on. Now Lau and Poland again collide, this time in the corner scrum. And getting involved here is Kraut and Brinkman as well to make it a 2-on-2 battle. Lau up to the right point, finds Tenwalde with some help from Schmaltz. Tenwalde the shot, deflected down by Myers. Look out here, Myers trying to spring for a breakaway. She gets the puck, but Tenwalde was keen to her. And a couple of 10s will bring it into the corner where Myers fishes it out right-hand side. Myers goes behind the net. Christian Darrow with it. Christian Darrow gets through Lauren Ivasil, but she loses the puck, and now it's picked up here by Tenwalde. Tenwalde with it, tries to go cross ice, passes a little too far for Schmaltz. Quickly back into it are the Spartans. Myers shot coming in from Christian Darrow, and a great save by Lauren Allen. She saw that one from about 25 feet out, and she's going to get a whistle to her right. 8:23 to go in the second. It's a much livelier game out there now that the Lakers have scored. 2-1 Spartans.
Absolutely. Michigan State had a great offensive play there, shooting between the Lakers and getting it to Christian Darrow for a hard slap shot. Unfortunately, Lauren Allen was able to get the puck from there.
Scrum face-off, won by Kelsey Cross, but quickly taken away by Hillary Daniels. Not out of the zone, though, is just held in by Cross. Now Wargo with it off the D-to-D pass, right-hand side. A change-up of a pass, but it gets to Daniels. Now to Wotillo off the boards. Wotillo fakes the shot. Now she puts it on, And it's a great pad save. Daniels picks up the rebound, but she was very far from the slot. Now Day collides in the slot, trying to make something happen. Wotillo has it in her feet. Daniels the backhand, and Michigan State collapsing on that slot, not allowing anything to reach Julia King. Christian Darrow shoots it out off the backboards, off the half boards, and it's not going to go for icing. And it has to be touched up by Keary right at the faceoff dots. Keary gives to Wotillo. Wotillo now in for Danto. Danto in front, finds Wotillo, the shot. Oh, what a save by King. That one might have hit her in the mask. That was such a high shot by Frankie Wotillo, but Julia King was able to stop it with something and then hold on, as she was about 2-3 feet out of her crease to make that save. Boy, the Lakers are really pressing hard for an equalizer here.
She seemed a bit slow getting up. Maybe the bells in her head have been ringing for a little bit. Might have hit the mask, like you said.
Frankie Wotillo unleashed a deadly wrist shot right there, and if Julia King did stop that with her face mask, she might be seeing stars, but she looks okay right now. As the face-off is dropped to her right. Scrum down at the half boards. Matthew comes away with it for the Lakers. Matthew centers, hits the outside of the post from about 20 feet out. Now Matthew shoots it in and hits Lensing in the chest. Iannuzzi takes down Lensing, and then Iannuzzi goes down as they look for that puck in the slot. Michigan State comes away with it. Shooting it in is Nizzolo on the right wing side. Now bringing it into the zone here for the Lakers. The Spartans. The Lakers pick up behind their net. This is Idema with it, trying to go cross ice for Matthew. Matthew and Lensing get a little tied up as Matthew tries to come into an open wing. Nothing coming there off the hole. Now a long shot, sticked away by King, and it goes behind the net for Kraut. Kraut off boards, finds Grigg. Backhand attempt, tries to put it into the neutral zone and does. Brinkman shoots it right back in. Lakers are able to touch up. Here's Lensing with the puck now. Lensing on the backhand, gets it up here, trying to get out of the zone, and does, as it's found by Glanz. Glanz with it, watched there by Van Fleet. Van Fleet did enough to force the dump in from Glanz, and Tenwalde picks up behind the Laker net. Tenwalde to Brinkman, tries to give here to Lau. A couple of number 10s collide, and now a penalty as Schmaltz is taken down. And they're going to be touching up there as Olivia Lord. And we're going to get a tripping penalty was the call there. Call it what you want. Tripping, holding, interference. Schmaltz was taken down, though. With 5:59 to go in the second period, it's going to be Brianna Kraut going off and giving the Lakers their third power play of the game.
This could be very interesting. We saw the last power play that the Lakers had 6 seconds in. Lauren Ivesil got the goal off that. So who knows? We might have a tie game after this power play.
Scrum down the puck. Day gets it to Daniels. Now to Ivesil at the right point. Ivesil gives it right back to Daniels, right wing side, fakes the shot, now goes again, and ooh, she just missed that far post by about an inch or two. She was trying to beat her far side. Scrum down in the corner, picked up here by the Lakers for Wotillo. Wotillo brings it behind the net on her backhand, feeds to Daniels, right wing side. Daniels to Ivesil, long shot, hits the shin pads there of the Spartans, and now look out, Ivesil and Van Antwerp are in a race. Van Antwerp will just shoot it down and get the change for Michigan State.
Lauren Ivesil making her way up the ice. It seems like minutes 15 seconds left in the power play.
Ivesil lost it off of her stick there, and in a race now is Day. Day and Grigg on it, and Day is going to be able to cut her off and take that puck from behind the Laker net. Day comes up with it, right wing side, brings it up to Wotillo. Wotillo with a chance, and it was quickly batted away there by the Spartans. Keary lost it at the red line. Lakers have to pick up at the top of the circles in their own zone. Day, good sauce pass there to Ivesil inside her own zone, but the Lakers still can't get out. As hard on the forecheck is Myers. Keary with the puck now. Keary to Ivesil. She goes off boards and finds Wotillo. Wotillo with the puck, loses it in the neutral zone, but is able to get across for Day. Now Day gives it up to Iannuzzi, who shoots it in left wing side. The Lakers will get a change right behind her. Half a minute to go here in the man advantage. Michigan State clears it the length of the ice, but it's stuck right at the blue line for the Lakers by Tenwalde. Danto tried to rush into the zone, right wing side. Instead, Kelsey Cross takes it away. Cross trying to go one-on-one. The shot stopped there by Allen, and she stretches out to cover that puck right at the top of her crease. Lindsay Oden gave her a little bit of a face wash for cause, but she holds on for a whistle. 4:12 to go in the second.
Another advantage that Lauren Allen has is that wherever the puck is, her height can definitely aid her in getting the puck, even though it's out of sight of her crease. looks like the Lakers are slowing down their play a little bit, trying to get that power play going.
Danto and Glanz on the draw. Glanz wins it. It goes back to Tenwalde behind the Laker net. Van Fleet with it now, trying to give it to Matthew. Off board, she misses. Instead finds Schmaltz. Schmaltz up to Danto. Michigan State back to full strength as Danto skates to the right wing side. Schmaltz has it. The shot. She shot through Danto, and it's loose in the slot as a couple of bodies scrum on the puck. It comes out to the right-hand corner where Karen Schmaltz has it on her stick. Schmaltz backhand loops it around, trying to find Danto. She cancels out with Lord behind the net. Lord gets it to Nizzolo. Backhand, tries to set up a pass, and does. Van Antwerp's in a race, but Van Fleet had her stride for stride the entire way, and Van Fleet takes it away. Van Fleet gets it to Matthew. Matthew to Lensing, right in the neutral zone. She didn't intend that pass to go there. And the Spartans have to touch up on the delayed offsides. Matthew on the right wing now, being watched there by Van Antwerp. Scaturo comes and involves herself in the play, and Van Fleet pinches in. 3-on-2 here for the Lakers as Allison Lau is just kind of hovering, looking for the puck. Spartans are going to come away with it, though, as Scaturo has it. The shot, and it's blocker at the near side by Lauren Allen. Now look out here, it's loose. Lauren Allen did a couple whacks at it and whiffed. But luckily, the Lakers are able to pick it up and get it out of danger. Lau has her stick tied up. Scaturo takes it away. Scaturo and Van Fleet cancel each other out behind the net. Van Fleet going off boards, found here for Matthew. Now she goes cross ice to Schmaltz. Schmaltz and Stewart with it, and Schmaltz gets a leg up on her. Now she's taken down, but no call coming from the official just behind the plate. Stewart with that puck, rims it around the boards, now finds Myers, who just shoots it out into the neutral zone where it finds Jordan Wargo. Wargo shoots it across the GV logo at center, and it's tipped into the Michigan State bench there by Grigg, who was just trying to get a break, trying to go around Haley Curie. Instead, she gets a face-off in the neutral zone right in front of the Michigan State bench. 2:26 to go in the second period. 2-1 Michigan State.
A bit surprised that there wasn't a tripping call there. It seemed like Schmaltz had the puck and she went down after getting a stick to the leg, but no call here from the referees. They're really letting this physical game go. It seems like a lot of stuff hasn't been called today.
Michigan State tried to get a late change in there, and both official and one of the linesmen caught him on it. Turning to the ice is Andrea Stewart. She's going to look to get a quick change here. Meanwhile, Danto skates it up the right wing side, and she's into the zone. Danto got around a defender, but the loose puck deke was right on goal, and King is going to cover up for a whistle, and Andrea Stewart will be able to change. Hannah Lenson comes on for her. Grand Valley makes a wholesale change in response. 2:09 to go in the second period. 2-1 Michigan State. Lauren Ivasil the only tally on the power play so far in this period.
Lakers are doing a great job of looking for those rebound shots off of King, looking for any kind of shot that they can get that might be poked in.
Day wins the draw, but Kelsey Cross was able to take it away from her, and now we're going to get a penalty as Cross was taken down there by Wotillo. Here's Blazen with it now. Blazen shoots, goes behind the net, picked up by Ivasil, and we're going to get the penalty assessment. It's going to be another trip as Frankie Wotillo left her feet and took down Kelsey Cross, who had a step on her. And that's going to get you a tripping call every day in the ACHA. Frankie Wotillo will sit, if all goes well, for the remainder of this period as there's 1:54 to go in the second.
Looks like this is where the Laker penalty kill team is definitely going to need to help them out, because once they got back to 1-2, the margin was smaller, but now they don't want to let anything get bigger.
Michigan State wins the draw. D-to-D pass shot there. Ooh. Scaturo with a backdoor bullet, and it was stopped there by Lauren Allen. Now at the D, this is Andrea Stewart. Shoots it in, looking for a tip, and instead it finds Odin in the corner. Odin to Glantz. Tip there. Oh, again trying to go backdoor. Scaturo whiffed on the shot. Stewart and Scaturo playing a little catch right wing side. Now it gets out to the left point where Glantz misses it. And look out here, Lau's on a jump, 2-on-1 with Iannuzzi. Allison Lau, oh, great deke around her. Lau the shot, saved by King, and then she's bowled over by Allison Lau. And no whistle, we keep playing. Ivasil, long shot to flex on net. And Julia King somehow made the save as she got to her feet. She's without a stick. Allison Lau to Stacy Matthew, coming in with it now. Matthew goes behind the net, trying to find some space. Comes out with it left wing side. Now at the slot, on her forehand, the shot. And it's stopped down there by Lindsay Odin. Matthew again with it behind the net, but now it's taken away there by Scaturo. And it's shot the length of the ice where Grigg has it, 1-on-1 with Van Fleet. Grigg tries to get around. Excuse me, it was Idema. Van Fleet was in a back-checking role. And then Grigg puts a stick on Allen as she holds on for a whistle. And Van Fleet gives her a little shove for her trouble. And wow, that's not the way Michigan State drew up their power play. Grand Valley nearly ties up the game on the penalty kill.
That was one of the most intense penalty kills I've ever seen. Lakers did a great job of keeping it down in their offensive zone. Both Matthew and What was it again?
Lau.
Oh, Lau. Thank you.
Speaking of Lau bowled over King, and both Myers and Lensing, two of the captains for this team, just going to check on their netminder, make sure everything's okay. Honestly, I thought after Lau bowled into King, that'd be the end of the play because King looked down and out. And then she somehow got to her feet and stopped a Lauren Ivesil shot from about 50 feet out. Something to behold. Michigan State wins the draw up to the point, but Danto intercepts a D-to-D pass and just chips it down the length of the ice with a half a minute to go here in the middle frame. Neutral zone pass is missed. Matthew feeds it up to Danto and gives it right back to her. As she shoots it in left wing side, has to be teed up by King. 20 seconds left to go in the period. Lensing has it. Canceled out here by Danto. And Lensing fights through it, gets it on her backhand, and now goes off boards where it's picked up here by Kraut. Kraut comes in left wing side. 8 seconds to go in the period. On her backhand, feeds it up to the point here for Myers. Myers a long shot in, looking for a deflect by Van Antwerp. Nothing coming. Danto shoots at the length of the ice, and that will do it for the second period of play. And boy, we thought when Wotillo took a penalty there that Michigan State would be hard on the forecheck, trying to get their 2-goal lead back, and Grand Valley almost put up a goal there to tie it up, and instead we sit 2-1 after 2 periods of play. 6 seconds still remain in the Wotillo minor. And boy, let's collect our breath here. AJ, how about that second period?
How about that second period? I can't get over it. There was so much going on during that. After a goal from Lauren Ivesil, and after a lot of different shots from Lau and Matthew, and a good puck handling or stick handling from the Laker defense getting around the Michigan State Spartans. This has been a great game so far.
It has been a great game, and Lau on that chance, she had Matthew 2-on-1. Instead, she goes for the stick deke, and she made it beautifully. She went with the goalkeeper, the King came out to cut off her angle. Lau took the shot, and Lau didn't realize King had come out because then they collided into each other. King was down on her back. I thought she was in some trouble because Allison Lau, she's hard on her skates. She's a little bit unrelenting when it comes to collisions. And the puck worked its way back up to the point. Ivesil fired a shot. King got back up to her feet. It looked like it just hit her in the chest. I don't even think King knew where the puck was. She didn't have her stick. She might have been disoriented there from the hit, but to her credit, she stuck in that play, kept the puck out of the net, and preserved the Spartans' 1-goal lead. And that was the biggest action I think we saw in that entire 20-minute stanza for the second period. Well, that's going to do it for the second period. We're going to come right back with an intermission report, look at the stats analysis, and we'll talk a little more than we did in the last one. We'll be sure we get this one in on time. So stick around. Second intermission report coming up next. Here you're listening to Grand Valley State Women's Hockey here on Ustream.tv, partnership with WCKS The Whale, Grand Valley State's only student-run radio station.